Boom. Yay! VikzeLink. Hey! Boom.
Hello there, welcome back to Pokémon Sapphire. So, after the last recording session, I've sorta realized that we've now reached that point of the game that I was talking about in the beginning, that I've mentioned before with my channel, also with the longer Let's Plays, that I'm initially really psyched, and now I've gotten to the point where in like the 50s of episodes, getting close to 60, and you just want, you don't want it to end, but you want to make progress, and especially like that's one critique I can give about older Pokemon games, is these water routes where it's just surfing, and because there's so big areas, you get no reference point, especially because the water is moving slowly downwards. As you see, it's, yeah. Hey there. So it's so difficult to remember where you were, and everywhere you go you can encounter Pokemon. I'm a lousy runner, but in the water you can't catch me! When I'm surfing, I certainly can. Swimmer Douglas would like to battle. Tentacool. But yeah, I've reached that point now, and especially, as I mentioned, with these water areas where you surf around, it is incredibly annoying to get through. I've never been a fan of the big water areas, because I don't want to miss trainers or like secret little areas and things like that, and just going around searching in the water when you got no reference points, it is annoying as hell. So I was, last episode, I might get to that point now. I was a little bit like that, like a little bit frustrated last episode. Ding! But it's gone now, but it might come back. Another Tentacool. I'm just gonna let Io stay in here. One thing I do need to bring up, though. So, this is the first episode I'm recording since I've started to edit the episodes I did with my dad. And, yeah, the first one is coming out tomorrow for me. I give up! Good choice. I wouldn't lose in a swim race. Well, we're not doing a swim race. Hi? Yeah.
The sea is my backyard. I'm not going to take it easy because you're a kid.
Good. Now oh yeah. And I wrote it in the description. I uploaded the episode today. It's coming out tomorrow. I wrote it in the description, and you probably noticed, but it was really like weird. The audio got distorted during a point of the video, and afterwards it's a bit unsynced, and I was hoping that was just for aero gauge. I checked it out for the rushed videos too, and there was crap in there too, and I don't understand really what happened, because I was using, to record from my Nintendo 64, I used my Hapage, my old capture card, so to say. I usually use my Elgato for everything now, but for some reason my Elgato doesn't pick up any audio when I record from my Nintendo 64. You might remember the one-off I did for Super Smash Bros. I didn't notice at first it wasn't recording the audio, because I just saw the picture on screen. I was like, oh, well, let's go, and I recorded the whole thing like no game. Well, there was a slight buzz, so it detects that there is audio there with both the composite. Composite. It is composite. But the composite audio cables are both plugged in, and it can sense that there's audio there. It's like that sort of noise, but the actual audio does not play. It's weird.
Did you take it easy on me by any chance?
Nope, I went with my strongest one. Really?
Drifting along with the waves. I love it. Why don't you give it a try?
Oh, I'm not really going anywhere. Okay, over there we've already been. I just skipped over some stuff last time to go back and heal. Yeah, we're done at Route 105. 106, here we are. Now, I remember in the cave there was like a place where I could use the Mach Bike, but I think that's just a shortcut. And if it's not, it's just like, oh, an item. So, never mind. Never mind that. Oh, a Pelipper at level 30. Ooh. Yeah, we're close to the Pokemon Center. I'm just gonna let Frodo try this out as I'm talking about recording issues. Yeah, so I figured I tried it again. I tested the Hauppauge again, not picking up any audio. So I decided, okay, I'll try the Hauppauge. So I tested it, and the first part of the video does work fine. This is not good. Now if I can just heal myself. The first, up until it gets distorted, it works fine. But the thing is... Oh, soda pop. Yeah, I'm running low on healing. Right, because there's no shop in Dewford. Protect against nothing. Dude. So I went ahead and recorded a thing, and usually what the Hauppauge is supposed to do is... It records for about 20-ish minutes, then it does a cut, so it next and starts recording again immediately, so that the files doesn't become gigantic, because you record to a USB stick that you put in it, so you cannot see on like the computer screen what you're recording, because it's not connected to the computer at all. So we recorded the entire thing, and it's supposed to do those 20-minute things. It didn't. It recorded all the way through on air gauge. It did one cut on rush, because that we recorded for a longer amount of time. Here we go, wing attacking him, but it's weakened by the burn. Yeah. No more confusion. And rock throw. That's not a lot, but I'm gonna get a decent amount of experience from this, I think. It's evolved and level 30. Supersonic. It's so difficult. It's so difficult to focus on both the game and talking about something completely different at the same time. So it bites burn, not enough though. Yeah, let's go with an ember. That is more sure to hit than rock throw. So there was something weird that happened there, so that it recorded that way. And what had happened in the end when I put the files into the computer, I didn't notice what the problem was until I started editing. Because I just checked, so, like, oh, the audio and the picture is working. I just checked really quickly right when I was done. There we go, for level 27. And then at the place where because what you've seen in the video, that's me after trying to fix it. That's the video after I tried to fix it, because what happened was, from that point, I believe it was on the second lap of the first race of Aerogauge. Aerogauge. I haven't edited Rush videos yet, I'm starting with the first one today. During the second lap of the first race, until right when the race ended, the audio was sped up. I don't know by how much, but it was like... It went from... It's super sped up for some reason. But the audio clip was not shorter in the end than the actual video, and the video itself, like the last couple of seconds, which luckily enough for me was not footage that I was using, that was like after I said like bye, and between there and me turning off the recording, that was gone and instead replaced by footage from the beginning of the video, right when I started. It's so weird, I don't understand it. And so what I did, I cut up the audio by itself.
Did you want to battle me? Sure, I'll go with you.
And then I dragged it out so that it would sound... And tried also to sync it up with the actual gameplay. Swimmer Beth would like to battle. But as I did that... Oh... I just wanted to try overheat here. Good Frodo. Bad Frodo. Yeah, that's not gonna work. You know, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, I was noticing. So I dragged and that's why it sounds a bit distorted, because it's the audio thing in the editor. Blah 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 blah. Trying to focus here. This is really not what I should be talking about while playing, but I feel like I have to, because it's such a weird thing. It's about to use Goldie. No, stick with Io. For now. God damn it. Lost track here. What I was saying, what point? Oh yeah, and then so after that point I had to try to cut in the audio where it was a little bit of silence, so I could just move it so I could sync it up again as well as I could, really. Shrike? Go Shrike! And do not faint on me like you usually do. What a gun. Eesh. Yeah, you are low level. And miss. So much missing with Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb does not have that low accuracy. I don't really get it. Ooh, that's good though.
I wasn't good enough for you. I think you're going to keep getting better. I'll go for it too.
Cool. I'm going back to heal again, since I only have one soda pop left, and it's not worth it at half damage, really. So yeah, I tried to fix it as best as I could, which is why the audio might sound distorted and unsynced at some parts. Audio to the gameplay. There's nothing wrong with the actual game, the facecam footage and the audio, that audio. It's just weird and unsynced. But the thing is, in the end, the gameplay footage and the audio is the same length. It's like as if there was some weird corruption happening after recording was done, and then when it created the file, the video file, it was like, wait, audio and sound is, audio and video is not same length. Must fix. Oh crap. Not putting Frodo in front. Frodo is done with training for now. Shrike needs some training. Must fix it somehow. We'll take the audio here at this point in the video and just push it all together. So it plays really fast. Maybe the audio was a bit longer than it captured at the last part of the video. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. Slash. And the same thing happened for Rush, and I'm gonna try to fix it with that also and see how it ends up. I must have drifted off to sleep while I was drifting in the waves. That's dangerous, just falling asleep while swimming. Swim. Oh, whoops. Swim. Then you have to be really tired. Swimmer Darren would like to battle. Tentacool, 27. Shrike. Well, now that I have a good normal type move, that's neutral. Constrict. Oh, I'm fine with that. Slash. Woohoo! That was a good battle. Thank you very much. I lost. I'll take a snooze. I think. But anyway, floating and being rocked by the waves. It's like sleeping in a plush Comfy bed. A water bed? I've actually never tried to sleep on a water bed. I don't really know. Ooh, double battle. Double battle time. Well, yeah, Shrike and Nidort, that's a good. Might have to switch one out. I believe this is like little brother and big sister, something like that. But before we end this episode, which almost has no progress, I've defeated 4 trainers. Wow. It's just because I need to focus on talking about the whole recording thing. The thing that worries me though is that these was just random little things. But if I'm gonna do in the future do an actual let's play, because I've been requested to play things like Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, those are on my list. I mean, Donkey Kong 64 might be available on the Wii U eShop, so I could get it there. But Banjo-Kazooie is third party, so it won't be available there. It will only be available either as a Nintendo 64 game or emulated, and I don't want to emulate it. And if I can't trust either of my recording devices, one not capturing the audio at all, the other one making it all distorted and weird, and screwing up. And I've had problem with the Hauppauge before. Like, if you look through Star Fox Adventures, the first 12 episodes, everything is green. Well, everything that's supposed to be red is green. And then I had lots of recording issues with it many other times, and for example during Donkey Kong Country it messed up things for me. And so the Elgato is more trustworthy, but that doesn't record any audio. And it was weird because with my PS2, I've never been able to use my Elgato. It doesn't pick up the video signal at all. I don't really know how to fix that. So then I've been using my Hauppauge 2 for all PS2 games, which by now is Ratchet & Clank, Sly, Raccoon, and Ratchet & Clank 2. I believe those 3 are the only ones I played for my PS2 on my channel. And there it has worked mostly fine. Last one was Ratchet & Clank 2, and that was... well, it's almost 2 years ago now. A little later this year. A little later in the spring it will be 2 years ago by then. And then it was working fine, it was doing exactly as it should. It only messed up once for me, and that was my fault because my USB stick ran out of space, so it didn't record like the last couple of minutes of an episode. So I'm a little bit worried, like, how am I gonna do with that? Because I don't really know how because the signal and everything works fine to the TV, and I've tried switching out the cables, so I know it's not the cables. It's weird, and I hate it. Technological stuff, I don't know. If you've got any suggestions on what I could try to do to fix that, because, yeah, one not working, the other one is untrustworthy as hell. That's a bit scary if I do a longer, more serious Let's Play. All my other, like, GameCube and up, I can play on my Elgato because I can play GameCube games on my Wii, to which I have my HDMI converter, which I can just record with the HDMI on the Elgato thing, so then it works fine. But Nintendo 64 and PS2, those are in danger. Those are in danger. Yeah, but I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you for listening to me rant about this for almost the entire episode. Now we got that out of the way. Next time we'll start with the double battle. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye 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 bye.
Boom, yay, endlich song, hey, boom, boom, yay, watch some videos, hey, boom.